Happiness. Happiness is a fulfillment of a desire. Happiness is a fulfillment of a desire. And a desire is a void. It's a hole. So whenever you feel hungry, it's a desire. Or let's be specific. You'll be happy once you fulfilled that desire. You'll be happy once you actually eat the meat. So that's the thing. Happiness is a fulfillment of a desire. And there's 4 levels of desires. Let me tell you those four levels of desires. I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you those 4 levels of desires. Got my notes here. Time after time after time. Money is all I'm getting, is the money on my mind. I ain't never satisfied. And I'm never satisfied. Your future only Drake. But usual, they didn't know that they were singing this song. And it is a very spiritual song, man. So, yeah, the first desire, which actually are connected to 4 levels of happiness. So the first one, it's like the desires that are connected with the biological opportunities and dangers. So those are man, biology. Someone text me on WhatsApp. By the way, so number 2, first one biological, second one ego comparative desires. Number 3, contributive empathetic desires. Number 4, this thing's getting leveling. I'm a levels. Number 4, transcendental spiritual desires. So these 4 kinds of desires, then they're connected to some faculties in our brain or psyche. So now, the first one, which was the biological one, is connected to the brain, nervous system, and sensory faculties. So which give rise to the first kind of a desire. Second one, self-consciousness, which gives rise to the second level of desire. The third one is empathy, conscience, self-consciousness, which actually gives rise to the third one. The fourth one, transcendental awareness, which gives rise to the spiritual desire. So you are happy when you fulfill those things. First one is material stuff, like simple things, man. You want a car, you want BMW, you want to stay in Sentin. How do you Sentin? I'm Joe. How do you Sentin? Lodge. Okay, Aremo. We're not there yet. My piano are boring, what's here. piano 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 mara batho ba Welcome mara bona ba etsa piano mara bona ba etsa jwang mara hleng what piano ya Jozi Welcome e tloa fela piano piano hle jo 2.1 re batla piano sa manete no o go lo nka dithothira lo kabza kwa so yeah external pleasure material ego comparative contributive and empathetic, and the fourth one, transcendental happiness. So mo ne ke mane ntate mo phelang di-saint yo bo Abraham le nkgono wa hao a hlokahetseng a le hodimo she's a saint o phela da mare if you are still on earth you can experience those things. You can experience those things. It's not only people who are in heaven. They call it a foretaste. You can have a foretaste of heaven while you're on earth. That's why you can actually feel that your life doesn't end here. It so yeah. So the external pressure, the external desire, it's actually connected to the brain and sensory faculties, just to summarize. And then to satisfy that, you need food, drink, shelter, affection, procreation, material satisfaction, which are clothes, house, car, jewelry, drip, Obama Puris and that drip. Yeah, drip. And the second one, which is ego comparative, the source, it comes from self-consciousness, trying to bring the outer world under the influence or dominion of the inner world. So this is the ego world, and it's satisfied by comparative advantage in achievement, spanning or skolonda. So you're competing. Status, not WhatsApp status. Not WhatsApp status. Status, popularity, intelligence, perceived intelligence, power. Bomalema, they're on level 1 of happiness, those guys. Politicians, they're on level 1. All they want is power. Control. Control is the following one, and winning. So sports. Have you ever played sports in your life? You have played sports, but I was a setter. Volleyball, I used to represent Free State. I used to represent UCT volleyball team, both indoor and pitch. But yeah, both of my shoulders, they dislocate, man. Like I'm double jointed. Sometimes when I try to wake up, I took my shoulder, yo. It's very painful. It's very painful. Even now, when I do something like this, you, so, but yeah, I had to stop because it became dangerous. So, on the third one, I give you a man. It's a level, I'm a levels. Contributive / empathetic desire. Its source, it comes from self-consciousness as well as empathy and conscience, creating a desire to make an optimal positive difference to the world beyond myself. So when you have that feeling, no, I must change the world. I have what's my passion? What's my mission here on earth? If you are frustrated about your purpose, you are there. You are there. You're on level 3. Like you can say, The last one, imali hodimo. Baqala kumngaka, baba mngaka, amanje seyimga, ayipo, ukudala, agalagam, ayisa, ariyesenti. Amalakata papa, let's focus. So, the satisfaction of the contributive empathetic desire, it's you want to contributing through actions, like you start an NGO, you feed the poor, you take care of the poor, you organize stationery for kids who are in need. You want to I don't have to explain that one, but I have to explain it because but yeah, man. And empathy to family when you love your siblings, you send them money, black tax. I don't know why they call it black tax. Actually, a company should pay black tax for us. On the pay slip, there should be black tax 14,000. And then you send the whole family. So yeah, empathy to family and friends, organizations, stakeholders of organizations, community, church. You wanna be Ash, the Asha, not Asha Wanu, the R. Kelly, Asha. You're ushering, you're helping, you're cleaning the church, the culture and the society. So many people, they actually die on that third level, and some people, they actually die on the second stage, which is the ego comparative one. So the fourth one, it's the transcendent one, which is the last stage of happiness. So its source comes from transcendental awareness of and desire for the sacred and spiritual, as well as perfect and unconditional truth, love, justice or goodness, beauty, and being home. 5 things. Why can you pimple them? Nam ta sa mates mo. Ma tedi ya kopana ne. Ai, ke a leka ke kopanya le yona ke tsa di what Vaseline intensive care. I kopana. But yeah. So it's satisfaction to satisfy that. It's openness to a transcendental power who is perfect in unconditional truth, unconditional love, unconditional justice or goodness, unconditional beauty, and unconditional home, like you feel at home at last. There's nowhere to go after that. At last, you found everything. You know everything about everything. At last, you see the beauty that you cannot explain. At last, you experience super justice and goodness. There's nothing after that. And that's God. That's God. So basically, we're moving actually. What we want, we are here trying to get to God. That was my message for today, guys. Happiness comes from a fulfillment of a desire. And there's 4 levels of desires. And happiness comes from fulfilling those desires. So to actually see life in a different way is to actually take your definition of happiness and change it. That will change your life, because everyone wants happiness. By their own definitions, by my own definitions of what happiness is for me, I want that thing. But now you know that happiness in my levels. Maybe before this video, you actually thought happiness is just one thing. No, in my levels. There's people who studied for this thing, bro. There's people like they are Nobel Prizes, PhDs. Yeah? PhDs on these things, bro. Psychiatrists, psychologists, theologians, philosophians. Abu Plato, bro. Abu Aristotle. So yeah, I'll come back next time. Sharp. Take care of yourself, eh? Be happy. But no, happiness comes in 4 levels. Which level are you in? 1, material. 2, ego. 3, empathetic. 4, transcendental. This is where you want to end up. Don't stay here. Don't stay here. It's bad. It's just sex, alcohol, matakwani. Eh? Do you want to stay in matakwani stage? Don't stay in matakwani stage. Even here, don't stay in ego stage where you're always competing. Where you going with that competition? Because you're not gonna be happy. Huh? Here. It's good. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. That's where we all want to go. You wanna make a change in the world. Yeah? You wanna build that organization that feeds the hungry. Yeah, it's good. You wanna teach people, you wanna tutor, it's good. But this is not where you should stay as well. This is not where you should stay. You want to go here. This is the final stage. You wanna see God. You want to go to God. So yeah. Thank you. Bye bye. Enjoy your Saturday.